Hey guys, Charlie, good morning and welcome to another edition of God and Country. My name is Sammy Dowen and this is Tech Focus 24. So today, I want to address this issue quickly. What is the issue? The issue is this BEC, or let me say SHS schools placement checking online. The online school placement checking. You know, when they do the placements, you have to then go and buy a token on the site that WAEC has created using the services of Paystack to then create. Paystack is a payment, gateway. They are based in Nigeria, but they work across Africa. Very, very fantastic, organization. They are doing great in terms of fintech in this country. So that's the company that WAEC is working with to then sell to us, the tokens that we can use to check the results. Then you can print the result slip. Then also check which school your word has been placed in. Okay. So when they started this whole process, when the results came in and the site was open for us to go and buy the token, buying the token for checking the results was 30 cedis to begin with. Then over time, after people have checked for a while, it came down to 20 cedis because I remember I checked twice. My son wanted me to confirm his results again, so I checked twice. So I had to buy another token for 20 cedis. Okay. Now I realized that the token for checking the placement was 10 cedis at the time the results came, because remember, placement hadn't been done yet, so it was 10 cedis. Of course, it didn't even occur to us that, oh, maybe you should buy it and put it down or something. No. And then the news came out that today the placement, is going to come out. We are going to know where our words have been placed and everything today. So today I went to the site to then check how to buy a token. I mean, of course, I'm going to buy the token so that I can go and check for my son. And then when I went, from 10 cedis, it is now 17 cedis. That is 70% increase within just weeks. And it is worrying. It's worrying because, number one, we as a country and even as a continent, we are on a digitization drive. We are trying to get everybody to come onto the digitization platform so that what they do with cash, we are giving them like a value proposition on a digital space to tell them that even if what you do with your cash, you can still do it on the digitalization platform, and it will still be as though you are still doing with the cash. In other words, it won't cost you that much. Very little, fees and stuff like that. I mean, because if you are going to travel to all the way to a place to go and check, and they say, oh, pay just 1 cedi or 2 cedi or 3 cedis or something just to check it online. I mean, fantastic. And particularly for this one, which is for schools results. In other words, the platform is a digital public infrastructure. It's a digital public infrastructure. And when you go around the world, I mean, you can have digital private infrastructure. We know if it is private, then of course somebody is a private thing. So if you want to go there, it's sort of like a premium rate. It's like you have a choice to go and do that. But this one is a digital public infrastructure where students and parents around the country are going to go on to check the results of their awards. And so for something like that, affordability is critical. Everybody who understands how digital public infrastructure works, they know that affordability, because you are trying to bring people on, all status of people, rich, poor, everybody, you are trying to bring them on to come and then use that platform to check the results of their awards. And so affordability is very critical. Affordability, you can't play with it. I mean, we have other reasons why today we are saying that today in Africa, they're saying 400 million people are being left behind. They are being digitally excluded because, number one, they don't understand the digital space well. Number two, they don't trust it. Number three, because the platforms are too expensive for them. So affordability is critical. affordability is critical. Look at this. Thousands of people, I think probably hundreds of thousands, maybe even a million students across the country have written exams. You have opened a digital platform. Go and check your results. They are coming to check their results. Their parents will buy the what do you call it, the tokens and check anyway. Their parents will buy the tokens and check anyway. And this platform is going to be there if no politician, interferes with it. It will be there forever. So people will be checking. This year they will check. Next year they will use the platform and check. So over time you will make your money and make it like now it becomes like a cash cow for you. No more investment, but the platform will be generating money for you. So what is this greed and extortion about increasing the price from 10 cities to 17 cities within just 2 weeks? Already people are increasing prices of goods and services related to this reopening of schools. And we all know that thing is because of greed. Because these are products that they've stocked and it is already in their shops and they are waiting for this time to sell so that they will sell it at high price for us. We know that the only factor determining the price on the market is greed. And that is exactly what WAEC and Paystack are also doing. I don't even want to take on Paystack too much because they are just a platform and they are just collecting the money on behalf of WAEC. But the reason I'm mentioning them is because whatever arrangement is between them and WAEC is a revenue share arrangement. So they are supposed to get a certain percentage of whatever WAEC charges, whatever they collect on behalf of WAEC. So if they are collecting 10 cedis for WAEC and theirs is supposed to be 2%, it means they will be getting like 10 cedis. So let's say 10%. So theirs will be 1 cedi, right? So if they are collecting 17 17 cedis, so now there will be 1 cedi, 70 pesos. So in other words, they are also benefiting. I mean, the more the price increases, they will also be benefiting. That's why I'm mentioning them. Remember, there's also MTN or Vodafone, whichever platform you use to pay. They are also charging a certain fee. MTN charges 50 pesos, and that 50 pesos is fixed. So MTN will not benefit whether they increase the price or not. So there's no point in mentioning MTN, but I'm saying the one that is going to be benefiting at every price increase is Paystack. That's why I'm mentioning Paystack. But I mean, critically speaking, we may not even necessarily because they don't decide the prices. It is WAEC that decides it. So why is WAEC and why is government, Ministry of Education, Dr. Bawumia, who is the champion of digitization, why are you people sitting down for this to be happening on a digital public infrastructure like this platform where we are supposed to use to pay, check our school placement? Why is it so expensive? Why is it so expensive? What is this? What is happening? Do we want digitization or not? Are we using affordability as a platform to drive digitization or not? We just write speech, fine speeches, Baumia or whoever, president or minister of communications and minister of go and stand in forums and read nice speeches and in slangs. And we are using digitization, affordability to ensure we bring everybody along in the digitization drive. No, they just read those speeches for nothing, and they sit down for these things to be happening right under their noses, and they will be sitting there looking at it, and they are not saying anything. Probably because that money that they are collecting is not just going to the pockets of WAEC. But there may be some people in government, there may be some people at the Ministry of Education, there may be some people at the Ghana Education Service, and all kinds of people who are going to get some of the money into their pocket. So they are quiet. For poor people in the villages, can you imagine how many schools are in the hinterlands whose parents may not even have, the children whose parents may not even have the wherewithal? Coming by 10 cedis even to buy the token to check is a difficulty for them. Now you are saying they should pay 17 cedis. Within just a matter of weeks, all of a sudden, the price is 17 cedis. What kind of greed is this? This is extortion. This is greed. This is extortion. This is greed. I say it again. This is extortion and it is greed. And Dr. Bawumia, we expect you to speak about it. Your silence over certain issues is becoming deafening, particularly when it relates to stuff within the digital space and how it is impacting on people's lives. E-levy and other things. You are just quiet. You are just quiet. You are not talking. This is something that we must put our foot down and stop WAEC and stop Wyke and Pistak from going on with this 17 cities thing. It is totally unacceptable. It is totally unacceptable. It is extortion, and it is a decision based on greed and nothing else. They cannot. I don't know what economics they can come and say. I don't know what kind of explanation they can come and sit there and give to us for us to know. Say, oh, they incur this cost and they cancel and we quotas as well. It is totally greed. It is pure greed because they know the thing. A lot of people are going to be using it anyway, and that is even the more reason why they should be affordable. Because whether we like it or not, we'll still go and use the thing. So why do you even increase the price? Next year we'll use it. Next 2 years it will be used. Next 3 years it will be used. It will be used forever. So why are you increasing the prices by 70% within weeks? What kind of greed is this? What kind of greed is this? This thing must be stopped, and it must be stopped now. Here is why I end another edition of For God and Country. I'll come back to you again with another compelling edition. God bless.